One of the kids that actually likes to go to school.
Back in October, Jamal Baylor Ali says a student in his fourth grade class called him a racial slur.
After days of like saying he wanted to be homeschooled, that's when he told me like they've been calling me like an African American monkey.
The very next month,
he was told that Kamala Harris is a bad and he is a good.
This time by another student in his class at Cold Harbor Elementary School in Hanover. Jamal's mom, Nigeria Baylor Ali, says at that point, the principal of the school and the then head of elementary education with Hanover County Public Schools called a meeting with her after Nigeria sent an email to the interim superintendent, Dr. Lisa Pennycuff. She says they suggested moving her son to another classroom as a solution because he was the only African American student in his class.
Moving him didn't do anything else but, like hurt him, because how does that, well, it didn't fix the situation because then it happened again like 3 more times after that.
Nigeria says she was frustrated with how the school system handled the racial bullying, so she contacted CBS 6 with her concerns. We reached out to Hanover County Schools on March 4th to ask about Jamal and how they handled his situation, but the division said it's prohibited by law from sharing details concerning matters pertaining to specific students. However, they did share that the day after we reached out to them, this message was sent out to all fourth grade families at Cold Harbor from the principal. In the message, Allison Hunt Mullins confirms that hateful and racist terms have been used by some students, telling families, "We need your help to make it stop." Hunt Mullins also wrote the school will continue to hold students accountable to the Code of Student Conduct. CBS 6 took a look at Hanover's Code of Conduct for elementary students and found that using slurs based upon someone's race can lead to a level 1, 2, or 3 response out of 5, which is the most severe on the division's disciplinary scale. At the lowest level, the student doing the bullying might have to change seats, attend Saturday school, or have in-school suspension that lasts up to 2 days. At the second level, the student doing the bullying might be removed from the classroom for the short term, have a schedule change, or have an in-school suspension that lasts up to 3 days. And at level 3, the bullying may result in the student's short-term removal from the school for an out-of-school suspension that lasts up to 3 days. Nowhere in the code does it suggest moving the victim of the bullying to another class.
There needs to be like harsher consequences so that way they know, okay, this has consequences. Let me not say that. And then their friends know, oh, this person got consequences. That's not okay to do because I don't want those consequences.
The Hanover Student Code of Conduct also references the State Department of Education's bullying model policy. Now, in that policy, there is a letter from the Federal Department of Education's Office of Civil Rights that suggests that appropriate steps to end harassment should not penalize the student who is harassed. For example, any separation of the target of the bullying from an alleged harasser should be designed to minimize the burden on the target's educational program, i.e., not requiring the target to change his or her class schedule. We asked Hanover schools why they suggested moving Jamal to another classroom as opposed to the students doing the bullying, and a spokesperson said they are prohibited by law from talking about specific students. However, they did say, quote, "It is not our practice to require a student who has been bullied to change his or her class schedule, and we would not do so without the parent's support." Now, to that point, Jamal's mom said she did give consent to the school system to move him to another classroom, but that's because she said she felt like that was the only option that they gave her. In Hanover County, I'm Melissa Hippolyte for CBS 6.